Hey, how you doing out there? My name is Richard Anderson, coming to you guys once again. Something that I want to talk about that's kind of like, it's been on my heart lately. And it's about the whole sex epidemic that's going on. You see it all the time. You see teenagers walking around and they have babies, and usually it's just, I see just the girls walking around, with the kid. I never see the father that's sitting there that's walking around with it. And when you think about it, at that age, 14 and 15 years old, ain't no boy ready for that responsibility yet. But they're not going to tell the female that, especially when it's like in the heat of the moment. So, it's up to the female, take it upon yourself to be like, is this boy ready to sit here, and raise a kid? In fact, both of y'all should be sitting there thinking about that. And I bet when you think about that, you're going to be like, oh, hold on, we both ain't ready for the responsibility. That'll get your mind off of the act. That's number one. Go ahead and divert your attention to something else. If you've got your mind on something else and you're not thinking about that, then the desire to do it decreases. And once when that desire decreases, it's important just to get up from where you at, wherever you at, it don't matter, and get to someplace else preferably that got people, or someplace else where you can do another activity to keep your mind completely off it. Because I'm telling you that once when you sit there and then when you commit to act, we never think about our action, the consequences of our actions. Have you ever thought about that? Are you ready to be a mom? Are you ready to be a dad? Please, you ain't even been done being raised yet. How are you going to raise somebody else? Some of the things that you need to consider. There's also all kind of STDs. But don't nobody think about that at the moment, because you're only thinking about that one thing. But I guarantee you start thinking about some of the consequences and y'all start talking together out loud with one another. The desire for that thing is going to go away, and y'all going to be like, oh no, all of a sudden now you're like, okay, well, this thing that's supposed to be enjoyable, like, wait a minute, maybe we can sit here and we can wait. And that's the whole thing about just getting your mind on something else while during in that heat of the moment. Because once when you commit to the act, there ain't no going back. There ain't no eraser for this thing. There ain't no stop button for this thing. There ain't no rewind. There ain't no alt control delete. Once when you commit to act, now you're ready to suffer the consequences. But I bet a whole bunch of other people wish that somebody would have sat here and told them this stuff. But no, we find out about this stuff on TV. All this illusion that makes this situation seem like, okay, it's okay to do. And that since it is fun to do, we should be doing it. But that's not the case, though. They never tell you about all the bad stuff that come along with it. I want to talk to you a little bit just about soul ties right now. Don't you know that each time before marriage that you sit there and commit a sexual act, that a piece of yourself goes to that other individual? That's why you can't get that other individual out of your mind. That person always going to be there. I just think about other stars. I think about Wilt Chamberlain and how people used to brag about having 5,000, 6,000 women. Who are you when you got 5,000 pieces of yourself going to somebody else? Are you you? Of course you ain't you. You belong to 5,000 other people. You got dreams. You got things you want to do. You got places you got to go. People that you want to see. Please, you don't need all that drama right now. Wait till you find that man, or wait till you find that woman to whom you want to start a family with. Trust me, if that person loves you that much, they will wait for you. That's what love is all about. If that person cannot wait, then that means that person did not love you in the first place. I'm just trying to tell you how it is. Wait till you get married. Now, Paul also said that he that commits sin, the sexual sin before marriage, Paul said that man hates himself. Paul also says that whoever does sexual immorality does it against himself. The Bible said that whoever commits sexual immorality hateth his own soul. Now, you got enough people sitting there hating on you. Don't be hating yourself. Just a couple things God put on my heart. Hey, I'm just watching out for you guys. Wish nothing but the best for you guys. My name is Richard Anderson. You guys have a blessed one. Bye-bye.